Hello everyone, Legendary Hero here, and I'd love to tell you a story, a story time video. Like those typical story time videos where they're like talking to the camera and like nothing interesting happens, Like those kinds of videos. Ugh, God no, I hate those videos. No, mine is different. Mine's actually exciting. Mine's cool. I'm going to tell you the story of what happened this Halloween. So as I'm waiting for the bus as usual, something was different. I was dressed like Link from The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Gauntlets, hat, tunic, ears and everything. And go to the bus, and then eventually I realized that I'm the only one who dressed up on Halloween at school. But I was a little nervous at first, and then I realized, wow, this is actually awesome. Everyone else was bored or busy and couldn't do anything else for Halloween, and luckily I was the one guy who decided to dress up and do something interesting. Although there were a few other kids who dressed up, like this one boy who dressed up as the kid with a raincoat and red balloon from It, the kid who dies in It, and this girl who was dressed up as Steven from Steven Universe, but I was the only man who dressed up in my grade, like pretty much the only male who dressed up. It was pretty funny. I said to my friend who was like sitting right next to me in one of my classes, I said to him, hey, let's play a game of guess who the main character is. So the funny thing is, I went to go like take a test like in my class, and I was still dressed up as Link, just taking a test. It's pretty funny, just like doing the most mundane things dressed up as Link from Zelda. So yeah, then after I took the test, I eventually went to my tech class, where I still was the only person who dressed up on Halloween, but luckily they were really happy and excited to see me, because I was still the only person who did something for Halloween. And then when I got home, here's where the crazy stuff happens. There's a Lynel by the side of my house, in a field somewhere, so I have to like sneak into my house to get my weapons, get my fairy bow, get my master sword, get my Hylian shield, and then get some like some bomb, fire, ice, regular, and light arrows to like fight the Lynel with the shock arrows that it had. Yeah, this one had shock arrows. So then I sneak across the stable to get Epona, and then I fight a Lynel right by my house. So the fight was epic. There was like lightning going everywhere from like the arrows. I jumped off Epona and started like stabbing the Lynel with my sword, just like tacking it, slashing. It was amazing. Like, parents should have seen this. So like, this battle went on for like quite some time. I was just out there and like for half an hour just fighting this thing, and then eventually I defeated it, and I got a cool Lynel bow that allows me to shoot like 3 arrows at once. And then after that experience, I chilled, carved a pumpkin, and then watched a little bit of the Evil Dead 2. And that was my story of what I did this Halloween. And now, yeah, it's very late, but since it was Zelda themed, and this is the last day of Zelda Month, I decided to make a special video for this occasion. Bye-bye.